What's up guys, it's Tom here and welcome to a Champions League review video. Let's talk about that historic victory that Ajax pulled off against Real Madrid in the Bernabeu. After Real Madrid went to Amsterdam and won 2-1, most people expected Real Madrid to go through, but Ajax put in one of the most incredible classic Champions League all-time legendary performances. Huge credit goes to Ajax, not only the fact that they knocked out the 3 times Champions League winners, the 3-time holders, Real Madrid, but the way that they did it in classic Johan Cruyff Ajax style, playing football on the ground, a beautiful match, and there were some incredible spectacular goals. And how ironic that Sergio Ramos got deliberately booked in the first leg, thinking that he will just miss the second leg, Real Madrid will qualify, and he will play in the quarterfinals. And Dusan Tadic put in one of the legendary performances at the Bernabeu Stadium. Not many opposition players put in performances like him, and he now joins players like Messi, Ronaldinho, Thierry Henry in the fact that he just put in an absolute masterclass of a performance. He is a world-class player. He's playing so much better than he played for Southampton. He joined Ajax and in 6 months he is now already sort of like a club legend. And also Lasse's Schöne's free kick was absolutely outstanding, brilliant. But my favorite moment was when Dusan Tadic did a roulette skill move past Casemiro, and then he slips in David Neres, and it was just a fantastic performance by Ajax. And Real Madrid, one of the favorites for the Champions League, are out. But the way Real Madrid have been playing this season, I didn't think that they would get to the Champions League final, never mind win it. But for them to go out in the Champions League in the last 16 stage, I mean, that is remarkable. And also, it was 15 years ago the last time Real Madrid lost 4 home games in a row, and they did it again. They lost to Barcelona back-to-back, so Real Madrid's season ended in a span of a week. It's just incredible, honestly. Real Madrid lost to Barcelona in the Spanish Cup 3-0, then they lost to Barcelona again in the Spanish League 1-0, and then they lost to Ajax 4-1. So it was 2 of those games weren't even close. Ajax thrashing Real Madrid at their own ground is remarkable. We have to mention that Real Madrid had chances to make this game a lot closer, and if Varane's header goes in the 6th minute when it was 0-0, this could have been a totally different game. Gareth Bale also hit the post, Varane hit the bar, and Real Madrid all around missed so many incredible chances. I mean, there was a moment when the Ajax defender decides it's a good idea to try and dribble out of his own half. He loses the ball, and Benzema, instead of tucking the ball out into the open goal, he slips and bundles over, and Gareth Bale's shot was saved by the goalkeeper. So Real Madrid couldn't even score into an open goal. And yes, they scored a good goal by Asensio, but at that time it was already 3-0, and Ajax played magnificent football. And Johan Cruyff himself said previously, why couldn't a smaller club beat a rich club? I've never seen a bag of money score a goal, and many people are quoting Johan Cruyff in that. And this was a game which perfectly showcased why so many people love football around the world, because Ajax operate on a fraction of the budget of Real Madrid. They are a historic club. I have to say that Ajax is even a bigger club than Manchester City. Not stronger right now, but in terms of overall, they are a bigger club than Manchester City. And they are showing that with young players and with the right attitude, the right mentality, and also the right playing style, you can achieve the success in Europe. And let's not forget that Ajax earned less money last year than 20th placed West Brom earned just from TV rights alone in the Premier League. So that's how little money Ajax are operating on. Probably Real Madrid's one player cost more than what Ajax is spending on players every season, and yet they go to Real Madrid and just put in an absolutely incredible masterclass performance. So I applaud Ajax, and I really hope that they go far in the competition, and who knows, after beating Real Madrid in style, they can knock out teams like Tottenham, for example. By the way, Tottenham, very surprising how easily they knocked out Dortmund, 4-0 on aggregate. Dortmund couldn't even get a goal at home, even though they had incredible amounts of chances. Dortmund had 4 times as many shots as Tottenham. They had 20 shots, Tottenham had 4. Harry Kane scored that crucial away goal, and after that Dortmund needed to score 5, which was never going to happen in one half. And I'm not sure what happened to Dortmund, because they virtually collapsed since the turn of the year. In 2018, in the first half of the Bundesliga and in the first half of the Champions League, they put in an incredible performance. They were like at 1 point 9 points clear of Bayern Munich, and now Bayern are level with Dortmund in the Bundesliga, because Dortmund keep losing games sometimes against smaller sides, like recently they lost to Augsburg. But I was really hoping that Dortmund could make a game of it against Tottenham, but they just couldn't finish. They just couldn't. They missed so many good chances. Jadon Sancho, Pulisic, Götze, Paco Alcacer, Hugo Lloris made incredible saves in that game. So it was a very unlucky, very unfortunate defeat for Dortmund, but overall Tottenham really deserved to go through, because they were the better team over 2 legs. At home they beat the Dortmund 3-0, so Tottenham are also into the quarterfinals. And I'm really looking forward to seeing whether Paris Saint-Germain will knock out Manchester United. It's very likely that they will. And also Tottenham equals their best ever performance in Europe by getting to the quarterfinals. And can Tottenham win the Champions League? I don't think so. But if they get lucky with the draw, and for example if they get Ajax, they can go to the semi-finals, and who knows, by that time Tottenham might be, you know, safely into the top 4 and they can concentrate on the Champions League. So we shall wait and see. Tottenham is a very two-faced team. Sometimes they are, you know, they look like a top class team, they can beat anyone on their day, but at other times they can lose games where they don't really play well, they don't create a lot of chances. And I think Tottenham need to sign more players if they are serious about winning a big trophy, winning the Premier League or winning the Champions League. They need more world-class players, in my opinion, and also they need a bigger squad, more strength in depth. But let's still talk about the Real Madrid Ajax game. So huge credit to Ajax. They really were ruthless on the night. They scored some spectacular, fantastic goals, and they have so many talented players. I mean, there is no coincidence that De Jong, the young 18-19-year-old midfielder, is signed by Barcelona, and he will join Barcelona in the summer for 85-86 million euros. So the Barcelona fans, of course, obviously loved this even more. And we can, as the Liverpool fans, we can actually enjoy this as well, because I think after the Champions League final, many Liverpool fans had a dislike for Real Madrid, and especially for Sergio Ramos after what he did to Mohamed Salah. But Real Madrid are in a big crisis. They failed to replace Cristiano Ronaldo, and that was a huge mistake, because their other players are not like Ronaldo, nowhere near. They needed a player who can drag themselves sometimes through games with goals. And Gareth Bale, Benzema, Lucas Vazquez, Asensio, these are good players, but they don't score as consistently as Cristiano Ronaldo. And frankly, if you remove about 50 goals a season from a team, and Ronaldo scored about 50 goals per season from Real Madrid, and you don't replace those goals, you will struggle. But I actually didn't expect Real Madrid to struggle this badly. They are out of the Spanish Cup, they are out of the Champions League, and they didn't look like winning the Champions League. I mean, remember that CSKA Moscow won in Madrid 3-0 as well in the group stage. So this result is not a one-off, it's not a freak accident. They lost recently at home against smaller sides in the Spanish league as well, Real Madrid. That's why I said that they lost 4 games in a row. So there are huge problems at Real Madrid. They have some aging players, and also they have some players who want out, like Gareth Bale, for example, and Isco might want out as well because he's not playing, or very little playing time for Isco, and I would love Liverpool to sign Isco, to be honest. And also Real Madrid need to invest a huge amount of money and sign 1 or 2 really world-class players who can, you know, make Real Madrid competitive again. Because at this rate, Real Madrid won't win the Champions League or the Spanish League for the next 3 or 4 years unless they really rebuild their squad. This is an end of an era. This game signals an end of an era in the Champions League, where Real Madrid dominated. They won 4 out of the last 5 Champions League, but that era is over, and let's see which club or which clubs can take over from Real Madrid. I really hope that it will be Liverpool, and I really hope that Liverpool will win the Champions League, but the road to that is long and it's very difficult. First, Liverpool have to knock out Bayern Munich away in Munich, which will be very difficult. So I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video, and I wanted to share my thoughts about this game. A brilliant performance. Congratulations to Ajax. Thanks for watching. See you later, guys. Goodbye.